Hey everybody, it's Lynette, Prepping on a Budget. A few days ago, or maybe a few weeks ago, I posted a video saying, where's the Banty hen? Basically, this little hen had built her nest up underneath a tarp. I'll put the original video link down below so you know where we're going to with this video. 3 days ago, my husband came out and realized that 3 of the eggs had already hatched. So that was on Friday, and then Saturday, I believe Saturday was the 19th, we realized that we had 8 little chicks up underneath her. Now, she was just, under a tarp outside of the chicken coop and the chicken pen, so we knew that we had to get her moved and get the little ones contained, because these little fellas, they come out ready to eat, ready to walk. They start trying to fly. A couple of them have already found that they have wings and they can sort of move from point A to point B very quickly. So we didn't want to lose any of them. So we had to put her into like a makeshift pen with her and her chicks. Now, some various other forums that I participate in, I've had questions about, hatching eggs yourself, like out, just in a wild kind of situation or circumstance, or surroundings rather. And as you can see right there, hopefully you can see, I can't zoom in with this camera, I do apologize. But the little chicks, they do find their way back up underneath their mom. She is actually pretty tame. I can go into the pen, pet her, and pick the chicks up. But right now, it takes her a little bit to get used to me being out here, and she's kind of called all of them in, and you can see they're all tucked up underneath her. That does 2 things. It provides security or protection, and it also provides the chicks with warmth. This was the makeshift chicken coop that we threw together real quick when we realized that the eggs had hatched and we needed to get the little ones more contained. It's simply a dog kennel. Sometimes around here we have to use what we have, so we couldn't go out and buy like a fancy little chicken coop or anything, so we use what we have. This is a chain link fence. We put chicken wire on the top, not to keep really the chickens in, but to keep the hawks out. The box inside is just a couple of pallets that we put a board, or a couple of boards and plywood on top, or particle board, I guess that is. And at night she'll go back in the very back there. We did put some straw down, and she will kind of call everybody in, and she still tucks them up underneath her wings. I'm getting ready to clean out the water trough because they tend to make a mess. And the water pan, when they're this small, you can't, because these guys are only 3 days old. So you can't have it very deep because they do tend to get in it and they could actually drown. Now, some people put marbles or rocks in their water pan, and there's probably some fancy gadget that you can buy, but we're just using a shallow pan. You can also see down here, we put chicken wire on the inside of the chain link because these guys are very, very small. You can't see them now. She's already tucked them back up under her. But they're very small. They're very quick. They know no fear at first. So they can get out, in the space in the chain link. So we put the chicken wire on the inside. That keeps everybody in there safe and secure. And because this box that we made did not have a back, we just propped up something behind it, which blocks the wind, because you do not want your chicks to catch a draft, because that will also kill the chicks. Let's see, I walked away for a bit, and she let them all back out. I'm going to get in the pen here in a second, but something that I've noticed, which I never noticed before when we were raising chicks, she'll do like the scratching and stuff, and then the babies run over to the area in which she's scratching in order to find something to eat. I don't think she's too happy with me right now, but she'll be alright. I do throw feed in here in the evenings, give her a little bit of a break, I guess. They will make their way back up here where I just put the feed, but you know, she scratches and they eat and they drink. And like I was saying earlier, some of the other forums that I'm involved in, people wonder, you know, because they have a hen that has gotten broody and what to do with the chicks and so forth. You know, do you need heat lamps and do you need this and do you need that? Basically, my advice is let Mother Nature do what Mother Nature does. Like I said, you know, we did take some precautions. The kennel here works fine. They are right on the ground, but they're secure. Nothing can get in here. Like I said, you know, the chicken wire is here to keep the bigger birds out. This is just a plywood kind of makeshift structure, and we have a chicken wire probably, I guess, about 2 feet up, yeah, around the inside, because you know, the chicks could easily get out between the chain link. They're too big to get out through the chicken wire. Like I said, I did throw some feed down. She'll make it back up here in a second. We have raised some chicks. Last year, a friend of ours that works at a photography studio brought us some 6-week-old chicks, because they buy chicks from like Tractor Supply, use them as props in photographs with kids. Well, yeah, the photography studio didn't need them, so anyway, he brought them to us, and we did put those in the brooder because we did not have, you know, the mother hen with us. So we did have to keep them warm. We did have to, you know, feed them constantly, you know, water them. They do make quite a mess, but in this case, we have the mother hen. We just had to, our biggest responsibility was keeping an eye on the nest. The day before the first 3 hens or the first 3 chicks hatched, I could hear, you know, the little peck, peck, peck inside the egg. So I knew we were getting ready to have, you know, a couple of chicks pop out. And sure enough, the next morning we had 3. We left them alone for the first day. The next day we had 8 total. And once those 8 were hatched, she was ready to be done with, you know, sitting, because her natural instinct was to start providing, which that's what she's doing right now. Now, she was sitting on, at first I thought 14 eggs. Actually, it was 13 eggs. So she hatched 8 out of 13, and if I still had the other 5 eggs, she would be ignoring them, because now she's more into the provide mode for the little ones. So, you know, it's 2 different kinds of things. If you have, you know, the mother hen, then let Mother Nature do its job. It's my opinion. Okay, and it seems to work for us. So, that's the update from here, and thank you for watching. Oh, don't be upset. There you go, there you go. Calm down. I guess I better get out of here now.